we only bowled one bouncer, whereas in Adelaide he bowled me about 5 every over. So, and the good thing is now he bowled one and the one was over my shoulder. So for him to be able to keep going through there, it would have been a no ball. Whereas in one-day cricket at the time, there's 2 short balls and he didn't bowl one. He didn't waste one. They were all like very accurate. So, but no doubt, it's always great to be able to play against. So I've got amazing memories against Wahab. So. Well, amazing memories, not so much. Like I got peppered. So amazing memories because the result in the end, not so much that period of time. Yeah, as I now know that he bowls very fast, and I didn't at the time. Yeah, I didn't at the time until I faced him. Yeah, if I had my time again, I wouldn't have sledged him when he was batting. That's a bad mistake.
Thank you, Shane.
All right, sweet. Thanks, guys. It's something at the start of the tournament you always want to be able to get through to the finals as a starting point, and then obviously get through to the final to give yourself a chance of winning the tournament. Of course, we're all incredibly excited. Yeah, but for me, it's no surprises that we've been able to make the final. We've got an incredibly talented squad. We've got a lot of match winners all the way through our squad, not just our team. And that means we're going to have more good days than bad days, and we've been playing very well recently.
Alright.
I think it was more Starfrazer's decision than mine. I haven't bowled for 3 or 4 months at all, even at like a training or anything, because it was more so the last time I bowled I strained my calf. So that's the reason why I've stopped bowling altogether, to be able to give myself some longevity with my batting towards the right at the end of my career. So. Just worked out very nicely tonight. Dwayne Bravo and Sahel Tanvir bowled 2 very good overs against world-class hitting in those in the lead up the 18th and 19th over. So they left quite a bit of work still to be done by those guys in that last over. So it was just meant to be for me tonight, which is it's not always. You don't always have these nights when little things go your way like they did for me tonight. So. It worked out very nicely, but I'm going to use, because I hadn't marked out my run-up, how quickly I could warm up, because I only had about a minute in between bowling my first ball of the over. And then the ball was, because of the way the condition the ball was in, the ball was reversing a little bit, so that certainly helps me, because when I was bowling normally, that was one of my strengths, was when the ball was reversing a bit, so that certainly helped me a little bit. But knowing how the wicket played when I batted, the ball's into the wicket, there's a little bit of, the wicket was a little bit inconsistent when you bowled it into the wicket, so that's really all I had. I wasn't going to be able to bowl a Yorker, well, I might have tried, but execution might not have been great. So, as I said again, it was just meant to be tonight, so I'm going to make the most of those days. He's an incredibly incredibly skillful young man. There's no question. To be able to bowl at the speed that he does and have the control that he does as well is nearly unheard of. Like, I haven't really seen someone of his age bowl at his speed that he does and have the control that he does. Whether it's bowling the first 6 overs when the ball's swinging a little bit, the control over his length and the swing as well. And as we saw tonight, it's he's an incredibly special talent. So there's no doubt the Aussie guys are going to have their work cut out facing him. He bowls very good pace. He's got some good skills. He's got a good change of pace as well. So they're going to have to be on their game to be able to. First of all, look, it's incredibly special to be here, to be able to play in front of incredible atmosphere, incredible fans. There's no question. Even from the moment that I arrived here in Karachi, the people of Pakistan have been so incredibly warm and welcoming, as Pakistan people are all around the world. Any time that I meet Pakistan people, whether it's in Australia or different places around the world. So and to be able to play in an incredible atmosphere like there was in the last couple of nights of at some stage I'm not going to have that opportunity anymore when I finish playing. So I certainly cherish the opportunities like I have to be able to play here. And the boundary hitting, I feel like I did that through a lot of my career. So hopefully it's just hanging. At the moment, I feel like I'm just continuing to try and just stay at my best as much as I can. And we're playing on very good wickets here, like we did in the UAE as well. and things are going my way as well at the moment. So when your confidence is high, it's easy. First of all, in regards to the conditions here, the conditions have been incredible. This is the first time I've been in Karachi and played here at the National Stadium, and the wicket the last 2 games has been incredible. The outfield's in great condition. It's a beautiful ground to be able to play. The atmosphere is incredible. So everything has been amazing, to be totally honest. So it's as good as, the facilities are as good as anywhere around the world. So it's very special to be able to play here. Look, in regards to the batting side of things, I'd say the batting talent is, we've seen quite a bit of batting talent, especially for the local Pakistan batters. Look, Umar Akmal is one of the most skillful batters, and I'm saying in short form T20 one-dayers, as there is in Pakistan. Some of the shots that he plays even tonight are something that he's got incredible skill. So for me, it's great that he's got back into the one-day squad, because he is a match winner. There's no question. And then you don't have that many match winners that come along in any team, in any squad, any country. And when you've got a match winner like Umar Akmal, you have to play him. And that's for me the most disappointing thing to see from afar, is how someone's fitness gets in the way of his skill, which he can run, but he's a great fielder. He can run between the wickets as long as he wants. He can stand out in the heat and execute his skills, which are amazing. He can do it for a long period of time, and that's why, in the end, and it's happened back in Australia as well. We've got too far caught up in the fitness side of things, when cricket is a skill-based game, and there's not too many people who've got world-class skills. So we need to make sure that the world-class players are playing international cricket, and it's not being reliant on a fitness test or running, like, to see how far you can run. I think that, for me, that's absolutely ludicrous. If someone can execute their skill against the best players in the world, then they have to be in there. So for me, Umar Akmal, we've seen it. He's a match winner. That's one of the reasons why we're in the position that we are, to be able to play the final. The other one is Ahmad Shahzad. Obviously, he's had a tough time being suspended in the lead up to the PSL. So he's a little bit, took a little bit of time to find his feet. But he's a very skillful player as well. Again, to find world-class players, world-class batsmen, they don't just come along. As we've seen in Australia, we're missing 2 of our world-class players. There's not just, shake a tree and all the world-class batsmen fall out. There's only a few, and especially the older, more experienced guys are the ones who have the skill. So you have to pick them. Yeah, look, it's very special to be here and really get caught up in the love of the game of cricket. That's as simple as it is. As walk out in the middle of the ground to see so many people love the game of cricket as much as I do is special to be able to share with that. So it has been incredibly special. And the Australia-Pakistan series is going to be I think it's going to be a big test for Australia. I'm not sure if Australia got one tonight against India, but look, it's going to be a big challenge. Pakistan certainly have got they've got some great bowlers, great fast bowlers, and they've got some world-class batsmen as well. So I think it's going to be a great series, especially in the UAE.